It is time. We're live. This is the Ask Jason question series every Monday. What is it? 2 p.m. Eastern. That's when we do this. Where people send in questions about how to strategically grow their firm. And you know what we do? We answer those questions as best we can with our experience and all of our consulting with firms in Thriveal. We help them understand how to implement a lot of things. And Sam's given us a great question on value pricing, not only for new clients, but your existing clients. So we're going to dive into that. But as is common with Bill.com, they are always upping the build out of their platform. Now it's an AI-enabled platform. Bill.com is a sponsor of the Ask Jason question series, and they rock, and we would know that because our firm's been using them for 8 or 9 years, I think. I can't track it all. But they're always up in the game with how they build out their platform. This AI-enabled platform can learn how you do things, and how you roll things into their platform. You'll even see when you dive in, they have a whole brand new system built out. The interface is new. It's tightly designed, easier to find buttons. And, of course, international payments. They're always adding countries that you can do international payments to. And they have a bajillion countries you can do payments to already. So Bill.com, thanks for sponsoring the Ask Jason question series. We know you care strategically about firms too. So let's dive in to this value pricing question that Sam has. Here's what Sam says. Firms may feel comfortable focusing on assessing value-based pricing with new and prospective clients, but what are some methods to go about selling value and new services to existing clients? So that is a big deal. If you want to do value-based pricing, it is easier to do it with new clients than it is existing clients. And why is that? Well, the reason is because there's some context that current clients have with you. They've already learned how you pitch value. They've already learned how they consume value from what you deliver. So there's this world and relationship that they have. So you can't go in there and just do the same things and actually get different results, right? So you can't, raise your price. You can't double your prices and keep doing the same thing. So how do you do it with existing clients? Well, you got to disrupt or jar that relationship somehow. You got to shake it up a little bit. And the way that we've done it in the past, when we moved our firm from hourly billing years ago to a value-based pricing model, is we found, number one, 3 to 5 clients that you really trust and that trust you. These 3 to 5 will go through an experiment with you. And you tell them that. You're like, hey, we've been learning a lot in our firm, and what we want to do is we want to go through an experiment. We think there are some major ways we can serve you in different ways to really help you. Because what you're trying to do as a firm, it's not really just raise your price. You're trying to deliver additional layers of value to firms. You're trying to create new things they've never had before. And what that does is it opens up the capture possibility and opportunity to capture new value in the form of price. So find 3 to 5 clients that trust you and you trust them. So you got these people, and they'll listen to you. They'll do crazy stuff with you. And you tell them, hey, we want to do an experiment with you. We think we could provide some new things for you. So once you find them, find the ones that you really need additional services from you. So they trust you. They need other things, meaning they're ready to consume some new level of value. And then pitch a 3-option price to them. And maybe I would say lock it into a 12-month contract if you want to make it easy. And go in there with a high option. And say, we're doing some of this, but there's a whole lot of things we made up that we think you need. And it's not make up just for making up sense. It's actually, you made this new level of value up. So pitch the highest option first, and then pitch the middle option, which is just a little bit more than they're doing now, and then pitch them the low option. And the low option is exactly what you're doing for that existing client now, but the price is a little more. And of course, in that low option, if they choose it, they're going to say, why are you raising your prices? And the first 2 options are kind of proof as to why. You're saying, well, we're growing as a firm and that we know there's more we can do. Our team can do more. And so we're kind of raising our prices, but we know there's a whole bunch we can do for you existing client. So what would you think about doing some of these other two options? And so this is an experiment and a test. What it does is you enter into a relationship with a client in a new way. It's a way they've never experienced you before. They're seeing these options. They've never had this pitched to them possibly before. So you're starting a brand new relationship and disrupting it and changing the old context of your relationship, and which will now let them consume value and look at you in more of an advisory way. So, but it takes some time. Now, some of these 3 to 5 clients that trust you, they may not buy it. They may go, no. What you're going to find out is the truth about those clients. You're going to find, do they trust you? Are they ready? And you're not going to totally get it right every time. But that's what I would do, is do an experiment and do it with people who trust you. And that'll start leading the way for you to practice. And then do it with more clients. So add another group through the experiment. And then ultimately you get so far with your existing clients that you're always doing it with new clients. And you could transition over to a value-based pricing model. But it's going to take you 3 to 4 years possibly to do that. So that's one way to do it. So Sam, thanks for the question. I hope that helps you know how to implement value-based pricing with your existing clients, which is trickier than with new clients. So we're pumped. Thank you so much for joining us for the Ask Jason Question Series, and Bill.com, thanks for sponsoring. Really cool. Bill.com is going to be at our Deeper Weekend Conference coming up towards the end of October. It is selling out. You better jump in on that fast. Just go to dw.thriveal.com if you want to find a ticket to an in-depth, deep conference where we're going to be talking about laying out the structures of how firms work and how you can scale and grow a firm in a healthy way. So thank you for joining us for the Ask Jason Question Series. We'll check in next week. Take care. Bye-bye.